Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another round of the Azure Dreams Random Toolkit Tournament. Today we have a match between PouletSansTete and Baldwin. When two of our more experienced runners going up in a head-to-head best 2 out of 3 match to get as far up this monster tower as fast as they can. And for those of you unaware of the glory which is Azure Dreams, it is a PlayStation 1 roguelike with a 40-floor randomly generated dungeon. And today we're adding a couple of twists for this one. I'm Lady Demi, and with me today is...
I'm Shawnee7188.
So, what is special about this tournament, which otherwise is like our other ones, one shot up the tower or per round of the match, basically. And they are off.
For once, Shawnee is the loud one. Really? I haven't touched my microphone in a while, so that's neat.
I think I touched mine for another match and can edit and can input that, adjust that back up a bit. There we go. Let us see if that does anything. Either way, I missed what the random monster is this time. It shows.
Thank you, Lupo. Yeah, so what's going to happen here is this is basically randomizing the seed. So we actually start off with random stuff, but it's the same category. I believe the medicinal herb is always the same.
Medicinal herb is the same. Oh, a dragon. A wind dragon, which is different and...
a dark sword.
A fire monster. Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Guaranteed not to be cursed, unlike the regular dark sword, which is more likely to be cursed. Worse than most weapons. So it's like a very rare thing. High Tune, I think, is disallowed from these matches because occasionally it breaks everything.
Only the starting egg, not the hatching egg.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what this is. So again, once again, apparently my seeds have been benevolent. From holy swords and scarlet wands to a dark sword. Problem is, dark swords actually have a natural chance of missing if they're cursed or not. So that might come into play later.
Them, especially if they're not expecting that, because when do you encounter... Oh, that's really bad on Poulet's side. He is in trouble.
Oh, that's so good. That's literally within 2 minutes of the actual... And he gets there fine. Oh, the troll is sleeping there. If that troll...
that could have gone badly, because that's not a good matchup for that little dragon, who also just gets punished. This is not a friendly run.
No, so already, there's already a bomb trap, or slam trap, that the dragon hit there too. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting scene from the start. And there's a slow trap.
Baldwin did hit a different trap that's not hitting him quite as hard, but this is a trap-heavy first real floor.
Yeah, so like it says in the chat, everyone keep track of how many misses you'll see on the dark sword, because I do believe it's like 8% chance of missing naturally or something.
It varies a bit because Ko has a sort of biorhythm in which his luck waxes and wanes as turns go by.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it will be higher than others and sometimes it will be lower. But the point is, the dark sword is equivalently lower.
Yes. And actually, I'm surprised Baldwin passed over those 2 pieces of copper. Since they actually are starting with a kid, it has the quirk of eating metal to refill its MP. And even though copper coins and whatnot... Okay, thank you, Poulet. Yep, there's a second miss there. And then kid's going to walk right up to it again. Oh, another miss on Baldwin's size. This is going to go great. This is absolutely amazing so far.
And I think their first monster being Wind Elemental is not a great starting point.
No.
Since these early floors floors are mostly fire. You've got the Palumpas for water, and you've got the Cyclone. There's a go-up trap on Baldwin's side. And he is probably going to be all right, but it's hard to say. Luckily, I think the first hurdle is probably the earliest hurdle that they will run into with this wind monster, and they'll probably be looking for ways to get around that. Seeds to change its element, because wind is kind of the worst.
Yeah, but the thing is, you make the Earth Shield, and everyone's going to pass over that, and everyone's going to talk bad about it, because apparently I like it and everyone else hates it. Anyway, oh, it is a poison trap. This is going to go great. But yeah, so basically, Baldwin actually found a golf wand. He's going to be going on the water floors, so they kind of can ignore this. There's a lot of traps going on right now. Just a lot of traps. But the thing is, they actually can grind levels on the water floors, which we traditionally avoid. Oh, that's a lot of items. Yeah.
I don't think I noticed it when Baldwin has not yet gotten thrown up there. That explains why I didn't notice it.
Yeah, Baldwin's
either way, this does make it more generous. Stream Wand is pretty nice because a wand. Oh, that's sad.
I think he has a decursed scroll. I think he picked up on a previous floor, but hopefully that's okay. That says decursed scroll as well, so that's nice. Okay, so far there's been like 18 traps. There's been 5 misses with the dark sword. Poulet's hit a warp trap. There's been an item room that has a cursed paralysis wand and a decursed scroll. So Poulet will actually have cursed luck throughout the entire run.
Yep, and that's... Well, luckily he's at least no longer using the dark sword, so he at least doesn't have to worry about that drain on his luck. But it's kind of changing one string of bad luck for another. As you were saying, once they get on the water floors, that kid is going to have an advantage. It looks like both Baldwin and Poulet are basically ignoring the rest of that floor and just going on ahead. And, ooh, A on the spin-in.
Yep.
That could be something interesting.
It definitely could be anything ranging from like a bloom. I think trolls are the last like bad ones you can find on floor 6, but it can be honestly pretty much anything that's actually worthwhile. But if they get a griffin, I don't know if it's possible in floor 6 or floor 7. Or U-boat, yeah, U-boat obviously is a very high possibility as well. Not high possibility, but it is a possibility.
Yeah, and one that has some real potential to it. They're pretty much set on their familiar for a while, and so things that are like more quirky possibilities and offbeat utility monsters could come in handy. They've also got that Viper to think about, and they're going to eventually want to change this monster's element.
Yeah, and this is kind of neat, because like we see the wand damage with Poulet. He went to go with the paralysis wand, he decursed it and stuff like that. Baldwin is still using the dark sword. Baldwin looks at that and goes, I get so much attack increase, because it's like 10 or something base attack. He's honestly just overpowering the actual boost that you get from using a wand. They're doing actually the same amount of damage.
Yeah, that is certainly an advantage to be had there, and he's not cursed. I probably, if I were him, wouldn't be super psyched about the accuracy matter, but he does have the other wands in his inventory, I think, and might come in handy for them, but ooh, that U-boat is hitting him hard.
Yeah, he also could have just AI'd one there and safely got rid of it. Oh, there's a prison trap.
Oh, with his HP, that could have gone really bad.
Yeah. What are you doing? There we go. No, and the thing is, Baldwin is one of the well, he's a former world record holder in any percent. Repeated times he's taken it back, and I think Wuga currently has it. Baldwin, like me, I initially did my first ever New Game Plus run with a Dark Sword and Arachne. I was actually unaware it actually had a bad hit chance. I thought I was just getting unlucky. So I don't know if Baldwin knows that it actually lowers the chance of hitting as well, because he's been on the community long enough that he should know, but I don't know if he actually knows, and that's going to be something I'm going to have to ask him in text later.
Yeah, or if that is a concern of his. I will also add that Poulet left behind a water crystal. That's one of the rare items in the tower, one of the items we want to see because it does fully restore your familiar's status and MP and HP. But guess he's thinking that he's got a kid he can just feed it coins all day and all night and never worry about MP, and so that value is a little bit less, but I'd still probably take it.
Yeah. Also, the correct skeef in chat is actually a paralysis wand. It's not a golf wand.
Yeah,
so there's no boost on that one.
But neither of them uses it, and now they're getting. Now Baldwin in particular is getting to a part of the tower that's a little bit harder for them because everything's fire. The whole thing is fire. Mm-hmm.
And if that kid gets hit by any rise. It's as good as dead, basically.
Yep. There are a lot of things that could go very wrong here very quickly. Particularly with Dreamins running around, making everything potentially worse. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a floor 12 egg. That, I think, is the potential chance for a Garuda, actually. I think you can find it for 11.
As well, and that is a strong temptation. Baldwin not going to worry about looking around for the blue collar or for hatching that egg, regardless of its potential. He is just gonna go fast.
Yeah. Also, yeah, we can't stress this enough as well. Baldwin is on an extremely fast pace. Poulet is a fast runner. Baldwin's on floor 13 under 12 minutes.
Yep, that is faster than a floor a minute, which is, you'll love to see it.
Well, he also had one go up trap, but I don't think that was the main. Also, yeah, enjoy Baldwin not sorting his items. He's one of the very few runners who does that.
Yeah, that's certainly a thing.
Yeah, it's annoying. If you sort your items, let's say you had 2 fireballs in your inventory, your oldest one will always be put earlier in the inventory. If you take out the oldest one and put it on the ground and pick it up and sort it, it will be considered the newest one and it will get put behind the other one. So if you're not sorting it just because you're afraid you're going to lose track of which ones are new or which ones are old, that's not a good reason, because if you just push triangle, it sorts them by oldest to newest, but by categorizes them. So Baldwin is never going to sort his items willingly. I think he's done it once or twice by mistake and got upset. But yeah, it's really annoying to watch. There we go. That pickup is good. What? 14 at 12.
Do not like the situation Poulet is in. Not a fan.
No.
That kid is getting beaten up. That him is getting beaten up.
Yeah, he has a steel shield. He can take the damage, and he can just walk to. Yeah. No, Poulet.
Coming in clutch with that lot.
Okay, he could have always just used the Holy Scroll. He has a Holy Scroll, like.
I guess he is figuring he's going to want to recover HP before going to the next floor anyway.
Yeah.
And so he's just going to get that kid out. Resume. Are we going to see him care about that egg is the question. Yeah. Also, there certainly are a lot of traps in these initial rooms on this couple of floors.
Yeah, honestly, I think there's probably a U-boat's in the egg. Is that what it was confirmed, or are you guessing? Yeah, sorry, you want to say something first, Lady David, before I rant?
No, not especially. But Sandite is right in that Poulet is probably normally assuming he is behind. Baldwin does like to go fast. This is not unexpected.
Yeah, so yesterday I decided to actually go down memory lane, and I went into the Discord, found when I joined, I started reading the messages after that. Baldwin joined shortly after me, so he's one of the earliest members of the Discord. He has developed most of the strategies. He's also one of the fastest runners we have. And Poulet is just on his heels as well. Because there's only a 3-floor difference. There's a small elevator train. But this is going to come down to whoever makes a mistake, I think. Also, there's a lot of elevators in a row here.
I certainly think so. Yeah, this has been quite the train. Boosting us through those couple of floors.
Yep, and we're going to go for a free ride as well.
To somebody else.
Yep. For those who don't know, if you pick up your familiar and you step on a warp trap, you get a free ride. If you do that without picking up your familiar, you sacrifice your familiar. There's no good reason to do that. Also, I think I know what Baldwin is doing. He's now kept the Wind Kid all the way up to floor 18. He is entering the second set of water floors. He does not have to worry anymore about... oh, well, I wouldn't waste the blaze. Okay. Why are you killing the pickets? Just let Kid kill them. It's strong enough. But I'm pretty sure he's...
worry about MP, so there's really no reason to spend the ball charges on it. Particularly because things could still happen to that picket. Unfortunate things do happen to monsters sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, that's a dead-end room.
Ooh, that's not good.
No.
I don't think we spent enough time on this floor the first time around to really notice that. Ooh, an egg.
That's the fourth egg? That's the fourth egg.
Yeah, this has been an egg-heavy room. I don't think we've really seen. That is not a great room for Baldwin to find himself in. He is using that that malicious scroll. Pardon.
It's okay. Scrambled seeds, yeah. Oh, wait, we should be switching to Baldwin's audio here. He's been in the lead for a while.
Yeah, this has been, I would call it maybe a gambler's seed. A lot of luck and a lot of misfortune all rolled up into one.
Yeah, the fact that Dark Sword is there and Baldwin is still using it is kind of nuts because, again, it's kind of trash when you know what his mischance is. So the fact that they decided to keep that, or he decided to, Poulet went for the safer route of going with a wand.
Still, it's not as if it has slowed him down yet. And I think that maybe Poulet putting his kid up, presumably to make, I'm not sure, that does at least get rid of that, but that still leaves him in a fairly dangerous corner with that troll. Luckily, he does manage to use a couple of spell charges to clear. Baldwin has just been stopping for nothing.
Okay, so Baldwin... elevator lock. Yeah. Baldwin is actually... There we go. He's been trying to get away from the small little plumpa.
In the dark.
Yeah. Poulet is, oh my goodness. Both of them are on amazing paces right now, but floor 21 in less than 19 minutes is an absolute beast of a time right now.
Yep.
That's a holy scroll.
Starting up on that elevator train.
Chief. Yeah, so we're gonna see AI 1 from Baldwin. He's one of the very few other runners who honestly uses it way more than me, probably. Actually, I don't want to use it the most, but he's the one. Oh, finally we got the golf wand. So we're going. Yeah, there we go. So we're probably going to have actually the wing kit for probably some time. Probably till 427 or so, if he actually gets up there.
If he gets up there, if he finds a way to unwin the win kit at all.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a lot of opportunities to do something like that. We just see Poulet also using that strategy of manipulating the monster's position and turn order to get some extra attacks in. Mm-hmm. That is more or less the nature of AI 1.
And the nice thing about AI 1 as well is you always miss killing a monster for doing 2 mixture magics by like 3 or 4 HP. If you manage to do the AI 1 properly, you will always be able to kill it, especially if you have like the same type wand, you have the elemental bonus and like stuff like that. So Baldwin right now with the golf wand versus even just unicorns, once the kid evolves is the big thing, because the kid will keep its weight despite evolving into a dragon. So you can do AI 1 with the dragon. If they were to start off with a natural dragon, they would never be able to lift it. They can't do the AI 1 strats. So I'm kind of interested to see how. I don't think Baldwin has any other seeds, but I know he has a stream wand, I think, in his inventory. Yeah, exactly. Sandknight's right. Yeah, Sandknight is right. Poulet's pace is absolutely amazing. Baldwin is just. Oh. Well, he has a Viper egg.
Yeah, he does have his Viper. He does have the couple of eggs he has. But that's still a relatively scary position. It looks like he is going to try hatching this monster and seeing maybe it's an arachne, maybe it's something else particularly desirable, but that is going to slow him down. And Baldwin, so far, doesn't have a whole lot of things to stop him.
Yeah, place your bets in chat for what you think the egg will be. My guess actually is going to be arachne.
That would be the most fun option, I think. Arachne having that double attack power, being very strong, a monster that can pretty much get you safely up the tower any day of the week.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did he switch back to the Dark Sword? He switched back to the Dark Sword. Oh, we got a picket! Hey!
Yes. Now that I say it out loud, that's not the worst thing he could find.
No, it really is. You can get Arachne, you can get Garuda, you can get all sorts of things. You can get also Trolls and Pickets. I think those are the 2 worst selection of eggs.
What? See? Trolls. That's the worst thing he could find.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, because he's going to troll with a hammer and it doesn't really do anything.
Right. Trolls can't really utilize the thing that makes them interesting as enemies especially well.
Level 13.
Does he have the blue collar?
I don't believe I saw... Oh, come on! Poulet! You jerk. Yeah, he's doing this in taunt me. He's making the picket die. Okay, he could have picked it up, freed it, went back home or whatever, and then he could have earthquaked if need be. There was no reason to kill the picket, Poulet. You're a bad person.
And now he's hatching the floor 12 egg, and that could be very exciting.
Yeah, I don't know why people hate pickets so much. They're the best source of experience you can get. Also, Baldwin is on floor 27. I think it was like 3 minutes ago I said if he gets there, or 26. So, yeah.
Oh, having a bit of trouble with the camera controls. I hate that one so much. I hate that particular control. I don't know what it's there for. Though it is a little bit helpful if, say, you have an ice rock ball. Things that are off-screen have a slightly different way of playing out in terms of their animations. And so that's possibly desirable.
Yeah, so...
That is not that bad.
This came for the PlayStation
1.
Yeah.
We mostly do see it run on emulator these days.
Yeah, I'm one of the very few console runners in this game. I think Horizon stand out everything
console, but I don't run it for one.
Yeah. It's also a very hard game to come across too, unfortunately.
That is true. I am when I have it for console purposes, it's because I have kept my one from like 1990 something for all of these years. Which is really very impressive and speaks to.
Oh no, Baldwin!
Oh,
goodbye, Baldwin.
Paralyzed and he is down.
Yeah.
Now Poulet has the chance to make it up. He just has to get to floor 27, which is a lot, but not impossible, especially for a runner of Poulet's skill.
Yeah. Okay. So what went on there? It kind of was a weird thing to see, and there's still 35 minutes left in the match. That's more than likely to get to floor 27 with a clown.
Unless something terrible happens.
Yeah. But what happened there was the zoo, if it uses Roar on Ko, it will paralyze. If it uses Roar on your monster, it will lower its AI value by 1. So it will go from AI 3 to AI 2, AI 2 to AI 1, and if it's on AI 1, it will get paralyzed. If you get paralyzed in a door frame, your monster doesn't register you're in danger. It registers threats within the same room or the same hallway, not in door frames. So literally, when Baldwin got hit by the zoo,
the kid went, "I do not see it."
Yeah, there is no danger here. I should not help him. And then Ko got hit twice and died. And that's the thing is, Ko is the weakest monster going in this game. Like he is fragile. So yeah, that poor Baldwin.
Poulet needs to remember that AI1 with it isn't super ideal unless you can get that positioning just so. Yeah. Because clowns are great at mixture magic, but pretty frail. They do not like to be in melee with anything. They are squishy wizards.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like there's no good outcome for that. The second he got paralyzed, it was basically clowns are good. For that, yeah, they're. I will actually say that since the Darcis is not around,
they are one of my favorites. But they are squishy wizards.
Exactly. Like you don't want them doing what?
You want them to be sniping at enemies from 2 to 3 range, which is something their mixture magic does let you do, which is the fun thing about them.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, if Poulet can get to floor 27, so this is the way the matches work. We actually didn't mention this initially. Whoever gets to the highest floor first wins in the hour. But ooh, that's a big hit. I don't think it's gonna. Okay. Oh yeah.
Nope, that doesn't. Wind element. There we are.
Yeah.
Hey, what will happen in terms of judging? Baldwin's highest floor is floor 26. He reached it before Poulet. If Poulet can't makes it to say floor 25, Baldwin wins. If Poulet makes it to floor 26. He still got there first, so Baldwin still wins.
This is really bad.
That could have gone really bad and isn't super recommended. He's not made of HP.
No, it's not that. That was the Cotter Jack Palumpa.
Oh, that could have gone real bad.
Yeah.
The Palumpas on this floor, some of them have the ability to steal your monster for a bed.
Yeah. All the traps, though. Like, this is a very trap-heavy seed.
Trap-heavy seed. We have, I think, seen a great many traps, many of them delaying the runners. Either way, what we do have is in order to beat Baldwin, Poulet has to get higher than the floor Baldwin died on, and that is very likely. He is coming closer and closer, but he can't fall even a tie short, basically. And he doesn't know where his goal is. He doesn't know that Baldwin was taken out a while ago, etc.
Yeah, also, hello, my brother in chat. I see you there. Anyway, actually, the reason it was funny is David is the reason the community grew so big, because he helped get us connections with Beazle and SpeedGaming and hosted the first tournament and helped us with that. So everything can be traced back to David, but he himself is not
that clown.
Yeah.
Clown. What was I saying about Squishy Wizard?
Yeah. Okay, no blind. Stop trying to pick it up, Poulet. No, me and David are nothing like.
Don't die by
oh my
trying
gosh.
to pick up a monster forever. Just use a pillar.
Yeah. It's a 5 out of...
in his own head. He's feeling that pressure. He is... Well, I understand not wanting to use a limited resource. Now, a cure-all herb, that could be useful for him. He does still have that cursed effect. But now he's going to have to look through his inventory and determine what he can do with what.
Okay, nothing lost there. You don't want to hatch a cyclone.
They can be useful, but probably not going to be especially useful. He does have to figure out what to do about this block.
Yeah, also, our runners can't see each other's streams. That's because since this is a fixed C tower, having knowledge of what's happening is an advantage. So both runners cannot see. So we let them know when they die, basically. And we'll see here, there's going to be up to floor 25. I think that's the end of the elevator train. And
yeah, he's going to have to find his own way forward.
Yeah, so this is where...
this floor.
Yeah, and the thing is, Baldwin was able to fight and kill these things. It's not going to be a monster train for the most part, and he still has to get by 2 more floors without a familiar, and very limited resources now. He has, I think, 1 pillar ball and probably 1 more... one more flame ball, I think, guaranteed there. And
Probably. And so he has got to really be careful about his resources.
Ooh, okay.
Hidden stealth. He gets a pickup this time. I think pickups are more likely to not provoke an attack than provoke an attack. You can't juke the stealths like a Manaweva. That does not work, unfortunately. Manawevas are special. They have an AI that de-aggroes a little bit faster than other monsters and aggroes a little bit later. And now he is pincered. There is an invisible stealth. This is not good. This is less than ideal.
So he missed it. It was in front of him.
Yep, and he should have known that because he went that pickup.
But
he missed it because it wasn't there. It looks like he has the stealth fighting for him. He is going to hide in this beam of protection as long as he can.
Yeah.
Which is not terribly long. And so it probably is best to avoid the aggro. Another hidden stealth. This could get real bad real fast, and he better hopes he hits this one.
Okay, so there's the elevator at least. Oh, come on. Actually, you know what? That's fair. You don't want to wait when there's a bunch of visible stealths around to get your life back there.
Yeah, this is...
Okay. There's actually no exit away from here that doesn't involve the elite. What are you doing? Thank you.
Yeah, this is about all he can do and just hope to find the elevator and get out of this floor.
Yeah,
we know that once he does, he will be home free. He does not.
Yeah, and that's circling back to the room you came from.
I think that he's probably thinking,
oh no!
Fine. if he can lose the monster at the intersection.
If he goes, okay, if he's going to go up, the snowman actually turned around, was coming. Hey, Belrong, that's nice. Of all things.
Yeah. He can play with items that he does not need anymore. I'd probably use the antidote personally, but you know.
Well, hopefully he can get a restore scroll or something with the clown that will give him some leeway.
I'm not sure if that's what I would entirely want because it's so late, but oh, there's that restore.
There we go. We're going to use that on the... Okay, actually, if Poulet were to take out the Viper, release it above his head, and then wait until Earthquake...
Oh, yeah,
yes.
You can.
Yeah.
Then he would win, yes.
Because he would get to floor 27. But he does not know that. But theoretically... Yeah, theoretically, that is the...
A sure thing. He could also theoretically do that with his son now. If he gets real desperate.
Yeah, so now he actually can fight snowmen. Not really so much the zoos. That's the white sand, that's good. Now he can... Literally, he might scrape by this, by the skin of his teeth. What are you walking towards it?
I think he wants to get lined up with it. No, not for AI1.
What?
Just learn. You have a ranged attack.
No! Stop. He's gonna give me a heart attack at this point. Filet. Congratulations, Cloud level 17. Okay, that's simple to kill. Problem is the... Yeah, okay, he... Oh my goodness.
Sort of having to play with this maze of rooms, and now he's cornered. Now he's cornered.
Oh.
That's less than ideal. And that clown will not survive even a single hit, Poulet.
No. Mandaras are so weak that the mixture magic can kill. But the thing is, people should remember the clowns... Okay, that's actually match point if he steps on the elevator. Poulet. There we go.
Okay. Poulet wins round 1 after a very tense and stressful couple of attacks in a couple of last floors. We can let him know.
Yeah, I will. Okay, so that could have gone so differently so much, but that the restore scroll provided with 1 HP, the elite, yeah.
That Barong.
Yeah.
Saved the day.
He didn't have enough resources to take that path without the clown and without the restore scroll, so...
It was a blessing from Monster Heaven.
Yeah. So this has to be the heaviest... What was it? It was a Viper for the first egg. It was a Cyclone, a Clown, a Picket, and you start off with a Wing Kid.
Yep, this was a very generous seed.
Yeah.
In terms of eggs, a very punitive seed in terms of traps.
Okay, one sec here. Poulet is not actually seen. GG. You won. He's dead already. There we go. He didn't see the Discord. He had that. There we go. Well, he got the death for everyone, so you're welcome.
Yeah, there we go. That gave us... With the amount of tension he must have been having in these last couple of bits, I can't blame him for not feeling like looking at the Discord chat.
Yeah. And honestly, like, there's so many reasons he should have died there. Like, so many reasons. He should not have got that point. Baldwin had the pace. Baldwin got killed in the door frame, which is just unfortunate. I'll make sure the seed is fine here. And yeah, he's resetting the second seed now. Great.
The angel, which is much more hard, Japanese version, smiled upon him.
Yes. Speaking of, I will post that in the general So if people want to join our Discord, which you can't hear, you can see the horrible angel. Everyone's welcome.
Yep. Just here to make things slightly more unsettling for everyone.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the localization. They took away that angel. It's really bad. But also, while you're clicking links, here are the runners. Definitely give them a follow. And we are the blabbers, the commentary. So just posting all the links anyway. Let's see here.
The door frame thing is a thing directly tells you, and it sort of relies on that doorway, that hallways and rooms are not just an aesthetic difference, but a practical difference. A monster can see you no matter how far away you are in a room. A monster can see 2-3 spaces ahead of itself in a hallway. It sees nothing else. And the transition from room AI to hallway AI is, I think, what's happening with that door frame. Mm-hmm. You can see that there's a monster, but it cannot. It's operating under different rules of perception than you and the monster you're fighting are. And so it sucks.
We also have like... let me find it. We can always... It's always worth posting because I have it pinned in... There we go. Copy link. We'll post this in... So in a previous tournament match, we've had the curling gold, which I will always post because Saturday night. But in one room floor, if there's a glacier, it can shoot all the way across and hit you. And yeah, that could happen. Love you, Saturday night.
This is part of what makes one room floors scary, even when you're not with Olympic curlers.
Yeah. But that is a record. I think it was like 52 squares or something like that getting shot by a glacier. I will do the countdown, and then I will actually head off quickly to go use the bathroom, but I'll be right back. Okay, so... Yeah, I absolutely love that clip. It's pinned in the Azure memes thing, so everyone can see it. It's always there. And if it ever disappears, blame Sandnight. That's always the ready.
Right, so we should be getting them underway.
All right, I'll be right back as well.
Whilst Shawnee is having a moment of break, let me ask, what are you thinking we will see as the random monsters and random eggs at the start of this match? I, for one, would really like something that forces them to use an offbeat monster, and I always like ones that force a strategic choice on the players. Metal Balloon is an interesting one, yeah. That certainly, I think, would do the trick. D4th, we have yet to see that Naples. I could see a Naples. I am weirdly fond of Napleses. There's no special reason besides I think I might have had one when I played the game when I was young and just thought it was adorable. And so I would like that. U-boat starter with a stealth egg. Okay, it's a Noise. That's a mean starting monster. That's a mean starting monster because noises are not very good. But we shall make some noise to cheer them on anyway. That's sure a thing I said. A fire noise.
Oh yeah, the best. Actually, to be fair, the noise is... Oh, a holy sword. What is with my seeds?
Oh wait, a water noise. Pardon, I saw the orange and I figured must be fire, but no, it's a water noise. Okay.
Yeah. So we have a holy sword, which doesn't have the mischance. You can get some good levels just from just sheer attack power alone. It has iron shields. So I think that's 3 defense or 4.
That's not the worst shield. Decent enough shield.
Yeah.
Sleep ball is a good spell ball. Oh, a unicorn. So I think that has the same mixture magic, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I think so, but just not water. But
Right.
I don't think noises are like noises. I think they become smell proof. I think it's their fusion ability. Oh, there's an aqua wheel for the record and how much damage it does.
I think it might be, but maybe it's spell proof.
Yeah.
Let me see if I wrote it down in my monster, or if I decided it was. I decided it was irrelevant.
Yeah. Also, fun fact: every noise they encounter can do what happened on Baldwin's side by just shooting a giant spell. So you know.
That is unpleasant. They aren't pickable up so that we probably won't see as much AI1. It's a bit harder to manipulate for them. Their mixture magic is very powerful, but and it is unlocked. Oh, there's some more spells.
Here's a less sleep. In a door frame, potentially. So, although I think the noise would try to walk around you if that's the case. But yeah, what happens here is all the monsters have their hidden spells unlocked from the beginning. So because of that, every noise will have their spells unlocked in the tower as well. That's not the worst. The worst is when cyclones are. Because cyclones can actually do like 30 damage.
They have a very strong direct attack that can really just wipe through your relatively low starting HP.
Yeah. Plus, if there's more than one of them, you're going to start spamming it like flames. So, noises, they're now gone. I think they're only on floor 2, if I recall correctly.
That is the case. They are only on floor 1 in a floor and floor 2 on a first entry tower. They do not stay very long.
So, first scene we had a dark sword. We have a holy sword this time. I assume we're going to have at least a friendly third in this one. I'm placing bets. I'm going to say Scarlet Wand. I'll say that right now, like an hour early. I'm going to let SpeedGaming know that Poulet's timer is a bit on the under end there.
Yeah, that needs a little bit of adjustment. We did see the mixture magic on Poulet's side. I think we're probably not going to be seeing a whole lot of it, if only because it is very expensive.
That's technically not the correct one. It would timer San derrière would technically be without bottom. PouletSansTete is literally just chicken without a head. He thought it was great for a name, but the fact you can see the top of his timer.
Now, this would be a funny time to take the noise out and then just use that expensive mixture magic on everything in the room at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're going to see that because I think the opportunity to really get the most out of it is now gone, and he's kind of committed for a minute or two. Maybe inadvisably committed.
We got a diamond.
Ooh, nice. And it's not cursed.
Yeah.
That's going to feel pretty good. Eventually, it will be as irrelevant as... But through these early floors, it can give you a lot of reassurance.
Oh, so Poulet has literally just slogged it out with like 5 different monsters.
Yeah, he has fought the entire chain of monsters. And wait, there's more.
Yeah. So, and Baldwin's torturing a small frog. There we go. That was an excessive display of force against the frog, but whatever. So yeah, Aqua Wheel is an extremely expensive spell that actually hits the whole room, I think, if you hit contact with another monster.
Yep, that is about that. Wait, was that cursed on Poulet's side? I don't think it was cursed on Baldwin's side. What just happened there?
For Diamond Shield?
Yeah, maybe I missaw. Maybe I missaw the message. We'll find out next time Poulet opens
It is -1. I think it.
Oh, and then that would explain why I thought so. You know, you see the message for a split second, and normally, Poulet's shield is cursed. That's really weird.
Yeah, because I think it may have to do. I think it may have to do with Poulet putting away his noise.
Oh, that would do it. Yeah.
Because the game is like, if everything were to stay the same, the monsters stay out, whatever. It's not the same. So that's actually true. It might be a different diamond shield. There may have been 2 on the floor. We don't know.
Right. I was not paying close enough attention to exactly where Baldwin picked up his, only when. So maybe there were 2 diamonds, and the roads diverged from the snowy wood.
Honestly, I have seen something like this before, like with Professor Palmer's run or previous tournament entries and stuff like that. He made his walls pink, and during one of the matches that he had, he ended up getting a life wand, and his opponent ended up getting a scarlet wand. And nothing was different except for the pink walls, which would make the game lag slightly while loading in. And that could have been enough. So there could have been a lot of different variables. It could have been a different diamond shield, but we don't know.
We do not know. Even though he's lifted first, the status effect is still going to be there for him, which isn't ideal. And yeah, MP is going to run out fast if you're using Wheel. Please note, once again, the distinction between room. If they had been in a room, that flame would have, with the flame and the other monster, that flame would have gotten hit with the wheel. But this time it wasn't, because, oh no.
Oh, it was survived.
It survived. That could have become dangerous.
Also, small note as well, is I don't know if Baldwin's doing that purposely. He was pushing the select menu to bring up the map. I don't know if he's trying to eliminate lag. I don't know if that's a thing. But it was something he was attempting to do at least, so...
Hard to say. Ooh, that's not a super pleasant room. Not terrible, just not super pleasant.
Yeah, they're gonna fix the timer in a sec, so don't worry. Oh, and okay, so all the traps are the same. Like the way the seeds are made for this, I think it's like Sad Night knows for sure, but like I want to say at least like 12 or 13 seeds are going to be the same in a row. So that means every item should be the same, every trap should be the same, but the RNG of what you do to activate stuff is still different. But there should not have been a difference in the diamond shields if they were the same.
Well, traps again.
Yeah, it seems to be a running thing.
In that department.
So, honestly, the Minerva should just do the mixture magic if possible, just to clear it out. He has a lot of issues when it comes to MP usage. Hopefully that's a pita fruit, because I'm pretty sure both of them are... Nope. Congratulations, Minerva, you have that lay of fruit in you. But yeah, there's
one of the better fruits. There are some fruits that are just not very good.
Yeah, but yeah. And there is reasons for that. We on the AD Rando website, our wonderful programmer who helped make this whole thing possible, because he broke apart the game in so many different ways. He found out that there was a second tower programmed into the game from floor 2. You normally head up to the right to the elevator. If you have a certain item in your inventory, you can head up left and enter a second tower. That tower is scrapped, but you can still activate it. But all the items on the second tower are actually unidentified. So you don't know what fruit you're getting. You don't know what goal it is. Although only on the English one, I think, because the Japanese one, I do believe, actually has characters for descriptions. So if you can read Japanese, I think you're fine. Or
at least you're mostly fine. Some of the descriptions are not especially useful, but it certainly is more help than the English audience would have for this tower, which was never really released. That said, Poulet picked up a wand earlier, and I'm wondering why.
Yeah, it's a wooden wand. I don't know.
Isn't going to do anything for him because the Noise's mixture magic does not care.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't know if you knew what that slam trap was, but it was very convenient hitting the monster as it approached him. That was just very well timed. So good job, Poulet. You did a slapstick.
Yes. Luckily, you can go up the elevator with a foreign monster in your hand and not take it with you. There is something kind of funny about that to me.
Yeah.
These clowns are gonna be unpleasant to fight.
Yeah, this is where you want to have a fire monster. Water will be good for floor 10 onwards, if you can avoid, obviously, the Krakens and clowns.
Well, the Krakens won't be so bad that they do and so fighting Krakens is gonna be special unpleasant.
Yeah. Poulet, cut your losses. Fight.
Eventually, you have to stop trying to go for the pickup, Poulet.
Yeah.
Poulet might disagree with me, but I'm right.
Yeah. Well, he got it there, so congratulations. But that's the second time in 2 matches now where he's decided, you know what, I'm just going to keep picking it up repeatedly, and I guess he won the first one.
Something else, I would have done it already.
I wouldn't have thrown away the unicorn egg, but whatever.
I'm guessing he wants to save those especially resource-dense spell balls as much as he can. And so, by comparison, the not resource-dense unicorn egg is just gonna have to go.
Yeah, they're both on floor 10 now. I think, well, Baldwin was here before, right? So, only by a little bit, I think.
Yeah, Baldwin is ahead just by a bit. That Tumna fruit is going to come in handy, could come in more handy if they had a liftable monster, but they don't. Yeah,
it's a get out of jail free card for one monster. If you actually, Deme, why don't you explain the frog glitch? Because you did it in your previous match.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, both players are playing slower this time around. The mixture magic, I think, and just not having such power as the kid has definitely slowed them down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But the frog glitch. So there are a couple of ways to trigger it. Exclusively a frog glitch. So much as it is a glitch involving picking up your monster and then doing something weird with it. And I say something weird because I'm sure what it is about the Tumna glitch or sending the monster home, feeding it a Tumna fruit or sending it home, that makes this particular thing happen.
Yeah.
It's just something to do with where your monster is or what your monster is. But either way, it makes the game confused. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, fun fact, trolls don't care about accuracy when they're confused. They will point and shoot and win.
They will, and it's very sad.
Yeah.
That they will. Anyway, with that experience aside, if you do that, then you will become invulnerable while on that tile.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the monsters will know you're there, but the game's damage calculations won't. I'm not sure how else to describe it.
Yeah, it's basically you become. Actually, monsters can theoretically walk on top of you. And except glaciers, they're cheaters and they shove you. And that breaks the glitch as well. So that's why you want to be on like an elevated platform.
Anytime you leave the tile, it breaks the glitch and you become vulnerable. The game knows where you are. You're in sort of state of quantum superposition where you are both on that tile.
Yeah. I don't know why Poulet is... I guess he's trying to get some levels, but he's level 9. It's pretty decent already on floor 11.
Yeah, after level 9 or 10, or if you want to say maybe 11, you no longer really have to worry about your monster gaining levels for mixture magic. Your diminishing returns are going to become increasingly diminishing.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, the resources for that mixture magic are going to continue running down and running out as time goes on. It is 4 MP a pop. And that's nothing to sneeze at.
Mm-hmm. And the one thing which, like Dreamy said, like the last game's pace was crazy. Yeah, we're approaching 18 minutes and they're on floor 13. Like
That's
last time,
normal.
Yeah, Baldwin hit floor 26 at 24:40. He needs to double his floors in the next 6 minutes to be on the same pace.
Which is unreasonable as an expectation.
Yeah, so like, that was crazy. It was actually crazy.
Kids are just really good.
They
Also,
are.
there was certain amounts of luck in terms of the elevator layout, but also kids are just really good. And noises are less good.
I was gonna say, shouts to Septic Tank. It's just a dreaming. It's just a dreaming. It's just a dreaming. Stop trying to pick things up, Poulet. Yes, it's better just to walk.
Technically, like 60% likely to succeed without taking a hit, but 60% of the time isn't every single time, and certainly his luck with that has not been great. I will be right back in just a moment. Nice to see that holy scroll. I don't think either of them collar yet again.
No, I don't think they got blue color, but yeah, no worries. So yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, okay, so this is the other thing as well, is noises are only ever seen on floor 1 on re-entries and floor 2 on first entries. They're very unique little monsters, but their attack is scaled really, really unfairly. And for whatever reason, they're extremely strong. And when we have endurance mode or a 99 floor power attempt going and noises come up, a lot of runners will look at it and go, oh, you know, that's just a noise. And they'll get decked. And that's just how it works. But yeah, noises are actually good familiars. Problem is they're heavy, you can't pick them up, and you can't really do overly too much with them. But
normally, there's also the fact that under normal circumstances, nice. Oh, that's not nice.
No. Yeah, you can't really do too much on that one, Poulet, no matter what you do. He has to get back to where the trap was.
Or get to the elevator, since that will bring his noise back to him.
Yep. Probably not going to happen. Oh, wait, no, noise survived. That was the other way around.
Now, he could go on to collect the noise. He could go to the elevator. Go into the elevator.
Oh, welcome, 3 Up Moon.
Yes, glad you can get to Match Live. It is out of MP now, though, and doesn't have... Is that gonna... No,
no, no, he's just healing it, that's all. So he has to find a pita fruit.
Or an egg.
Yeah. He can't really do too much else, so he's going to have to just bag it and go solo. He could have hatched the unicorn if he kept it.
Right, he did not.
Egg bomb that. He also could have fed the noise the unicorn egg as well to give it 50 more MP because it acts like a pita fruit. Oh, there's a pita fruit. Excellent.
Good for him.
So noise is going to come out, wake up. And this is actually something a lot of our newer runners haven't.
This is why on my list of useful enough information that I wanted to somewhere easily accessible during a match. There he goes. Now he gets lucky.
Yeah.
Is what a monster's mixture magic does. What element I would ideally like it in, if at all possible, and whether or not he's checking to see if it's a Manoeva in disguise. They can shapeshift when they start appearing, but they haven't started appearing again yet on floor 15. That's next floor. Yeah.
Also, Baldwin just passed a Balrog behind that Maneva as well. So I'm curious when Poulet gets to floor 16, if he ends up doing the same kind of path thing, if he'll actually kill the Maneva and use the Balrog.
It worked out perfectly for him last match.
Yes. There's literally no more, like, it's... so the way Balrogs work, we should explain this, we never did actually when it happened. If you throw an item into them while they still have MP, they will eat that item and spit out a random item. There's no rareness check on that item coming out.
There's no successful rareness check. The game has one program, just doesn't work.
Yeah, so you can get anything
perfectly programmed, everybody.
Yeah, exactly. No problems whatsoever in this game. But you can get everything from train wands to, you know, a fireball. But all the balls that come out will always have low charges on them, so just be careful. But you can get a restore scroll, and you happen to get that on the last time. You can normally do about, I think, 5 or 6 throws before the Balrog goes back into, or runs out of MP.
And then you can also, like, hit it for EXP once it no longer can fight back. Also, Baldwin sidestepping one of those coins could have been a Manoeva. That is, I think, what is very possible. There we go again. And I think a lot of runners will, given the chance, just not approach any situation where you have two coins next to each other, two identical items next to each other. Yeah. One of them might be in disguise. Ooh, egg. That's a nice egg. That could be a nice egg anyway. Floor 18, there's a lot of good there.
Yeah. The other thing as well is when it comes to the Balrogs as well, is you can also, the one thing which everyone is kind of looking for is a roche fruit. And if you throw that against a monster that, again, don't throw when the Balrog has full or sells MP, but if you throw it against any monster, they'll eat it and they'll turn back into an egg with a very high heat. And if you see one, honestly, it's worth trying to see if you get a roche fruit, because then you can try to get a Garuda, and then, or Arachne, or anything like a really good monster just to power through the tower. I wouldn't use a flame.
Yeah, that is really fun. Yeah. Unlike some of the things which you can functionally out second tower apparently only can't get from regular drops, roche fruits can actually be found randomly very, very.
Yes, I think they're 1 in 5,000, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
It is one of makes a run or even casual play very fresh and exciting.
Yes, because if you find one, it changes up. It's also one of the worst things to have in your bag, because you're burning a hole in your pocket as long as it's in there. And especially when you start a tower and then you feel like, when I'm doing a books run, I want to leave. That's what I want. Well, that's a problem, because when I what's it called? If I pick up a roche fruit and I can't find a wind crystal, well, it's gonna be a 1 tower clear kind of thing now, because like do I use it? Do I keep it? I want to take it and use it on a Balrog so I can get more money. Or likewise, like hopefully you find it early and you can, get a Garuda and stuff like that. Or, I guess spiders are honestly the better option because you can power through power.
Is what managed to get me through. He only completed any percent.
Yeah.
Doing a nice trick with the picket, you can in fact stand on an item and the picket will steal from that inventory space, that not inventory space, that at feet space, instead of your inventory. Which is always you just got things taking up space. And that was a troll.
Yeah, it's a floor 18 troll leg. It's the worst thing. You don't want to see that.
Yep. So last time we saw one of the worst things, and now we see the worst thing.
Yeah, he's also going to get some MP back from the fusion. He went from 7 MP up to 31. So, yeah, spell proof. There we go. All it does is I think it prevents... what the hell does it even do? Someone in chat, please correct me.
Sealing magic.
Yeah, and here's Poulet picking up the troll egg. Gonna go, wow, 418 egg. I gotta love this thing with my... I'm gonna spend so much time. Yeah, spell proof is Noise's trait. Yeah, I know, but what does it prevent? I know what it
prevents sealing.
Yeah, which I think is only Noise.
only Noise has really anything to do with it.
And a little dance from Poulet showing he's frustrated that the picket stole the Holy Scroll.
That is one of the worst things to steal. By the way, a little bit back, we saw a situation where Poulet came close to a Mana Weaver, it took a hit on his monster, and then just kept on walked in the other direction. That's sort of what we're saying earlier about the AI. Oh, using that people trap to benefit.
Yeah. Also, I love how there's a little castle. That was the hill Poulet was willing to die on. Figuratively, literally. And here's the picnic with the Holy Scroll. He found it.
Excellent, good for him. Anyway, but that was an example of Mana Weaver's having a slightly weird aggro AI. It's just a little bit off compared to regular monsters. Or other monsters. Maybe that's to facilitate it turning into an item. But who knows?
I don't know. It has like a weird sight cone as well. Like it's really stupid. And
that's what I'm saying. And they don't aggro seeing your monster in their aggro range. They aggro seeing you in their aggro range. Though for most of the time, that's not going to be relevant. Monsters have a cone of vision that anytime they will see your nearby monster, they will also, ooh, that's right. I don't think he's far away, but
no, it's just a room to the south. But I do believe that, right? He shouldn't be doing this. There's a lot of traps in that room, I think, because there's two of them right beside each other, and I think there might be more of a trap room there.
Yeah, that could have gone very bad very fast.
Oh, we have a different elemental change for Baldwin.
Oh, now it is fire. These are not the floors. Oh, right, from the troll, of course. No, wait.
No, he had to.
Right?
Yeah, Mount Burn is going to be a thing. He's going to definitely move. There we go. On to floor 21 at 30, basically.
Yep.
Burn that mount.
That's sure a room.
Yeah.
This is a good room for Mount Burn.
Yep, Mount Burn.
Now, it is worth noticing that Mount Burn will roam the way his initial mixture magic did. It is a 7x7 cube, which is good enough for most circumstances. Well, I guess it's not a cube now that I think about it, is it?
Close enough.
Square. Anyway, point is the one real advantage it has over the full room version is that it works in hallways too. It still has that 7x fun.
Yeah. And it's like High Queen's Mixture Magic as well can potentially it's like a 3x3, so you can do like a weird kind of clipping thing. And but the thing is, it's to me it's hard to aim. I know Cluter is really good at doing it. Exactly.
Fusing the unicorn into that as well, probably. It can turn. How exactly does it turn them around, out of curiosity?
It doesn't damage it, but they're not aggroed. It's like if you throw a plumpa at them.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Like,
so it's like
there you go.
Into an obstacle.
Yeah, so
that
you
is
can.
Very cool.
Yeah, and it can. I don't think it's always a good option, but it is something that you can do. But
yeah, that is useful to know. It is still as expensive, and that is a bit of a downer on the fun of it. But I think of the 3 versions, or the 2 basically similar versions and one slightly different version, I think I like Mount Burn the best. Hard to tell if that wee dog is sleeping, isn't it?
yeah, it has very tiny little white eyes when it's awake.
And that is the only difference, and that is super unpleasant because it's very hard to see.
Yeah.
Poulet also getting into that room that Baldwin used some Mount Burning on.
Honestly, he should just get rid of the unicorn and not be pincered.
Yeah, I think that's probably a solid idea.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. Poulet is still water, that's why.
Right.
Yeah.
He would have to use a flame ball or something on that, and that might not be what he wants, but I think he's going to have to decide what he's going to do, and it's going to be using flame ball.
And which doesn't have any more charges, which he picks up and then hucks the unicorn and pretends it never happened.
Yeah, that's not a bad policy, frankly.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of unpleasant things that can happen.
Ooh.
Oh, something found a go-up trap by the elevator. The go-up trap is a little bit faster.
Yes, we actually can see here, there's a little quit menu that popped up that Baldwin had to skip. That, Poulet does not have insane pickup luck. He's been failing a lot. He's been surviving a lot when he shouldn't have to. I'm surprised he didn't pick up I'm surprised he's not picking up literally everything in front of him right now as well. Like, he seems to be in that kind of mood.
Yeah, that definitely was the moon. It's been paying off a little bit better recently after those bad chains, but here we are once again, and the clock is ticking. What does he have that he can use for this? He's got the Holy Scroll.
The thing is, if you're going to use a Holy Scroll, you want it to be something strong, not a... Oh, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Holy Scroll. Yeah, he was having good luck for a while there, but he was trying 3 or 4 pickups in a row on the same monster that failed, and it's made it very nerve-wracking.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't get hit by another He seems to be... Okay, here we go, yeah. So, I think actually the unicorn with it... Well, the second unicorn is definitely going to be able to finish it. Yeah. Yep. That is the devastating power of having the first attack. And that's not good.
The elemental advantage.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, right, we're fine.
No, Baldwin's is blind proof.
Oh, okay.
Poulet's is not.
Okay, so...
Because Baldwin fused that unicorn in for the MP.
Mandaras are extremely strong, brittle in HP and defenses, but I still did 40 damage against that noise. So
yeah, that's not a pleasant melee situation to be stuck in. Best ditch him while they can. Using the Olim as opposed to the Holy Scroll, I guess he's hoping to be off this floor.
Yeah, he should also consider using the recovery ball. Just, if you step on a bomb trap, it will die. So,
And certainly, it's not as if the recovery has any other purpose than to heal your monster when it's at low HP.
Yeah.
That's about all it can do, unless you want to get, like, really silly with it, I think.
You got a blind? Okay, cool. So floor 28, as of now, actually, or last floor, technically, for Baldwin, he is 12 minutes behind his previous pace, and he's finally on floor 28. To put that in perspective, and also in perspective, our world record for any percent is 24 minutes held by Wooga. So what you saw in the previous match with Baldwin, getting at 24:40 for floor 26, do that to the top of the tower for Wooga. Like, that is how insane that run was.
Azure Dreams is very luck-based, which is not to say that obviously that's not an unskilled thing, just that luck matters. A good chain of elevators can get you a lot. Yeah, Skeef is describing the getting silly with the recovery ball is using a repel ball on a then recovery ball on that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot to switch the audio back over again. Yep, there goes the noise.
There goes the noise.
Mandaras are just beasts. And also, we know where the elevator is. It's not that way.
Yep.
Poulet went, or Baldwin went left while Poulet went straight. So, oh, there we go. Same path. Hopefully, yeah, okay, cool. He's going to be good to check that. Fun fact, if you do not have inventory space, but you pick up the item and hold it above your head, and you're like, oh no, I can't do anything with this. I'm going to use the elevator. You can't. You have to,
that is unpleasant.
Yeah, you can pocket it and not waste a turn, but if you have 20 items already and you do that and there's an enemy behind you, congratulations, you're going to get hit. So don't do that.
Yep. Luckily in this case, I think his lack of inventory problems speaks for themselves. Looks like he is using that fruit. That Manoeva is just making it difficult.
Although now Poulet is kind of just on the course of just, going.
His inventory isn't really for an ideal run as you can situation. Interesting that he bothered using the blue sand. I don't think his leather shield was cursed. I guess he just figures defense is now meaningless. He's not wrong.
Yeah. Poulet, you're still gonna get to walk on that.
Yeah.
Poulet, no. He got the leather shield dodge.
Yeah, Septic is saying at this point, and defense in general is not worth it. You see that Poulet has switched to the leather shield. It has a dodge chance, and that's probably his best hope if melee happens, which is not great. It's a 12% chance.
Yeah. So if one monster gets in front, Poulet is going to have a very bad time all of a sudden, and he has to make sure his movements are absolutely exactly to what he wants, because, yeah.
Yeah, one misstep, and that's game.
That will happen. Yeah.
This would be, I think, the Holy Scroll. With the elevator so close, maybe he's hoping to get more out of it. That's still...
He's fine. Also, he is technically ahead now of...
Baldwin used the Holy Scroll in this situation, and I cannot blame him.
Oh.
Now we have, of course, Beldo here to tell us the story of Azure Dreams, such as this, or the point where the tower actually involves the plot as opposed to being a mechanism. He's right by the elevator. He just barely manages it. Poulet is in the lead.
Yeah.
But it's very close.
Yeah, and this is where oh no, that's not a good. Yep, that's probably the right choice.
I think there is no other choice to make.
That dragon's not gonna have a good time. Yeah.
I know.
And we're gonna see Baldwin face down the same thing.
So intensely neck and neck. There's the elevator. He is going to get to floor 33.
Baldwin is sacking his monster.
Can't blame him.
Yeah, he's in a health seed, but he's going the opposite way of the elevator.
Oh, that is an unfortunate bit
I think. No, that's the shield.
Oh no!
Will. Oh, there's two elevators.
Curling.
There's two elevators.
Room 4. Is there going to be curling?
Yeah.
He's confused that glacier. Let's see if he can.
Okay, he got the pickup.
He manages to avoid the curling. I'm going to see what happens on this floor.
Yeah, so
Baldwin does not get to reach that floor. He is down. Poulet wins. I think we can, and that is match, but I think we might want to let Poulet see if he can finish if he wants to.
Yeah, I'm just going to message Baldwin quickly and say, does he mind, without obviously spoiling it. But,
ooh. Yeah. Poulet, feeling the hurt, not going to get to floor 4.
Never mind.
Poulet wins the match. We will see if they want to or a friendly third. Whichever they would like. That was so close. Both to the end of the game and to each other. This has been a great match.
Poulet is actually surprised he won. That was way closer than it should have been. We will see if there's a friendly third. If not, we'll get them in for an interview, but you know, congrats Poulet. That
was an intense bit of running madly up the tower. Mm-hmm. And they were so close together for a lot of that match. As they were both having to play it a little bit slower. So we're going to see a third. That is hype. Yeah,
so we had, again, the Dark Sword, then the Holy Sword. We had the 26-28. We had, what was it, 35-34, I think?
35-33. 34 34 was the one-room floor.
Yeah, and then I'm guessing Scarlet won for the next weapon. Hopefully double pickets, everything pickets, but just a Scarlet wand.
Double pickets would be funny.
I would like that. I don't know if it's fun. I haven't seen it yet.
Unlocked, with their mixture magic unlocked, admittedly with that,
it would be the same as clowns.
Yeah, you kind of have to pick between using the bold movement speed, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
Or
Napolis, that'd be horrible. Napolis would just randomly go to sleep. The only way you can make it worthwhile is if you fuse it with a Dreamin'.
That would be...
Because they're good monsters. They just randomly fall asleep. That's the problem. Money Won, Balrog, Palumpa? That's a hell of a prediction. What else do we have in the chat? Place your bets. 0394. Oh, okay. Poulet's going to take a small break. So, yes, we will discuss all sorts of things while Poulet is taking a break. Both are good, though. Money Won, Annapolis. I'm thinking, like, I want to say Water Spider, but no. I still think it's going to be a Scarlet Wand. I'm going to say Killer for the default monster.
Have we seen a maximum art yet?
No, I got that once before at a marathon. That was horrible. The thing, it uses a double MP and it's chunky. You can't pick it up. It's like, no, you're useless. It didn't even have its spell unlocked either, so all I had was the attack. I think Horza. Yeah, it's versing Horza.
Yeah, I think that is one of the more limiting options. So I think if one sees it, I'd rather see it as a starter rather than an egg. Because if it's an egg, then it's just disappointing.
Yeah. Yeah, if they watch back these matches, they'll realize how close they were, these sets. Minus the first one, like, no, Baldwin just took off. Like, that was not even close to anything. But, like, and, you know, door frame happens. He dies in floor 26. And then, you know, 12 minutes later, Poulet catches up against the floor 27, then evolves to death because he didn't using the wrong Discord, apparently. Well, let's just switch away from this music. I actually hate the naming screen music.
Yeah, it's not the best music.
Thankfully, it's only there. There's nowhere else in the game and whatever, but I really like the town theme. The town theme's nice.
Yeah, you can... Azure Dreams music is a little repetitive, or at least maybe a better way is that it uses a lot of motifs. So you have kind of I think it's a very smooth experience at times. And I think the evolving music of the tower is a really good play on that.
Okay.
It also means that after a couple of hours, I can, like, hallucinate Azure Dreams music.
Okay. Also, I just want to point out, I was checking the challenge website. Sandite, you report Baldwin as winning initially. And then you changed it right when I was watching it. So I acknowledge it. I saw that. But yes, Baldwin is... Poulet is going to be versing Revan next. Revan's already taken down Sandite and Math. And Baldwin will be versing Shuzo next in the loser's bracket. So,
all right, those will be some pretty good matches.
Yeah.
I would be excited to see how they go.
Sandite is still waiting for the match between Kluter and Azure Yume. And I'll give them a countdown when they're both ready. They're still talking, seemingly. I'm so happy we have Currybot for countdown instead of having to try timeout 10, 9, 8, 7.
Yeah, that is, I think, ideal.
Yeah. Fun fact, you can also make them flip a coin now, too.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah,
I'll do that after I start this doing a countdown. We'll see. Heads or tails, Dime? You choose.
Tails.
All right. We'll see. Go. They're going to go, and... Tails, you got it. I absolutely love Currybot. It's so great. So, again, we have our bets placed. I still think it's going to be a Scarlet one and probably a useless monster, but whatever. And I think it might be a killer. What do you think, Lady Emmett?
I think... You know, I kind of do like that Naples.
What? You want the best?
Just make me smile.
When I was doing that little ranking monsters thing that they posted in the Discord, I forgot what Naples actually looks like. I'm like, what the hell is this monster? Why does it have such a weird face? Like, what the heck?
It's cute. It's like a land down Nessie.
Zoo.
Zoo, okay.
Oh no. Master Clucker. Okay, Poulet. That's pretty close to what's not allowed, so. Anyway. Yeah, no one really wants. I can't remember. Zoo, I think, is the same as. It's going to be like lowdown and stuff, but they might try to have the egg.
It is.
Wind?
Is the higher cost wave magic.
Trained wand.
Oh, there we go. Now we have
the 3 most expensive items. Yes. Oh, hey, Baldwin's doing the glitch. Baldwin he found a way how to do moonwalking. It's completely pointless in every regard. But obviously, since the match is over, he wanted to show it off. So congrats, Baldwin.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't have any mixture magic.
Yeah, but it's still a gachapon. Your own personal gachapon. You don't like your inventory on 5? If you're so, well, you can fix that. Now,
they're going to be looking out for needle lamp fruits, for sure. Because then you can just bag it and use it whenever you want. And not waste it, kind of like what I did with New Game Plus for the balloons. Oh, okay, he's doing the double experience route then, but not really...
Not really a whole lot of...
Or, nope, never mind. Fire Sword, honestly, not bad. Okay, yeah, that's all I wanted to do with it. You got the Fire Sword. Also, the RNG is not the same for Balrog. If Poulet were to hatch it and do the exact same things, it would not give you the same things unless you loaded it, I think, on the same file, did things the same rate, I think. So everything is kind of as is. Ooh, yeah, this is why flames are just... You're good. You have to use a pillar ball. You have to use... Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. You could also maybe use a medicinal fruit, but with a wind monster, particularly early flames, and whenever you see a flame and you haven't gotten your first level up, you're going to have to burn a resource. That is just a fact of life. Flames.
Yeah, no, it's... I don't think... the Balrog is going to be the big difference maker, but it does have the double EXP trait. So if you were to fuse it into another monster, use that monster to kill things, you will get a ton of levels comparatively. So there is that possibility as well. You can also fuse, obviously, things into it to do whatever. But like he said, I think the main thing is you can... yeah, no one likes to see the pet not being behind. That's how a lot of mistakes happen.
Things have the potential to not go well when your monster set to be behind you. For one, of course, monsters positioning when you're like standing in a room sometimes gets a little bit weird.
Yeah. Oh, so for Junkyard Dave's question, is are the other elemental wands useful in the randomizer? If not, why are Fire Sword's wands still so good? Think of it like Pokemon, same type attack bonus. If you have the same wand to the mixture magic, you get a bonus. If you have a wand, you get a bonus as well. But
so same type wand is kind of your idea.
Yeah.
That being said, however, I am going to point out that's only true for certain mixture magic. Namely, your sort of vanilla sword mixture magic, or I suppose if you don't have a sort of quick finger mixture magic.
Yeah.
Jick cares, the blade mixture magic cares, but say the spell that they have access to now, the wave mixture magic, does not care what weapon you have equipped.
Yep. It just does straight damage based on the spell, and goodbye, Zoo. Oh, okay.
And so in that sense, a Scarlet Wand or Fire Sword isn't as good in the randomizer as it is in Vanilla, because in Vanilla, you know you're starting with Q.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, Poulet lost the Zoo. This is honestly going to be probably a very quick seed if they can't survive better. Like, they're getting pummeled pretty hard by a lot of monsters. Poulet now only has the egg, which Poulet honestly might egg bomb before hatching. That was confusing. The way the hallway there made it look like there's two separate roads and there's just one connected one. But no one really ever likes seeing a zoo. But the fact is, I still stand by it. The seeds I make are good. I now have had 4 holy swords, a dark sword, I think 2 trained ones in the 9 seeds I've made. So far I have the best weapons. Oh, there's the bell wrong, so... Yeah, the thing is that's true. No one is seeing like a wind zoo. The fire one is actually very good. Water one is meh, truthfully, but it's not as bad as the wind one. Oh, so I will post this as well. Again, if anyone wants to see the creepy Japanese angel, that is still in our Discord. Here are the runners, and here are the commentators.
We are seeing that gachapon. Maybe something good will come out of it. Oh, that's one that you don't see every day.
Well, that is actually a second tower exclusive item, I think, because again, you don't have things identified, so then you have issues with it.
It's like he is giving the Pita Fruit to the Barong to have the EXP or to have more random items. I guess we'll figure out. Okay, he is just going to run along in a normal fashion.
Poulet's going basically queeniness.
That's something that I think most runners get. That I know some have made it a point of particular practice.
One sec here. Things have to be resolved. There we go. Oh, we got the trained 1 + 1. There we go. That'd be great for the mixture magic if he had some.
Right, now he basically has a 2-attack sword. That is the advantage of a trained wand. It's why it's so hyped to see him play, where you'll be able to slowly over time build it up. But here, not so much.
Yeah. I'm calling out my brother. He was a lot of damage against that zoo. That bomb trap. Yeah. I know. David helped me pioneer what's it called? The first ever monsterless run. Like 100% monsterless run. It took us about 2 weeks to plan it back and forth, and I finally managed to pull it off. But
alright.
Yeah.
Right.
But he was never able to get past floor 8 when he was attempting it before. At least when I was watching. Come on, Dave, there's tons of resources. Join the Discord. Actually, you are in the Discord. You've been there forever. Oh well.
For the rest of you, join the Discord if you're...
Yeah, beat my brother's record of floor 10 in 17 minutes. That's a good goal. Honestly, to all jokes aside, this is a very, very, very difficult game. Like,
yeah,
really difficult to play.
We have had a practice in doing things the way the game doesn't want you to do them. In most games, that is like going through walls or going out of bounds. In Azure, clearing the game on your first attempt.
Yeah, which is, again, still mind-boggling to me that people can do that regularly. But the one thing which is a really good goal if you want to set it for yourself is there's a blue color on floor 12. Start a brand new file, get the blue color. Make that your first goal for learning how to speedrun this game. It's a good achievable thing. It's something which is useful in like bookless runs and stuff like that anyway. But it is a lot harder than it sounds to get to floor 12. And then after that, talk to the barkeep, get the blue cape on the first go. That's floor 20. And then you can talk to the pool person, that's floor 25. And honestly, if you don't get to floor 25 on the first go, you're on pace to be able to beat the game.
Yeah, you have a pretty good shot.
Yeah, this game is all about knowledge more than it is about, like, misses will happen, traps will happen. You can't blame yourself on that because you don't know where a trap is unless you use a trap loop. But if you play through this game and realize that Poulet's just letting him sleep. Oh wait, this is no. This is the same.
Yeah, this is.
Nope, it's the same room, same floor layout. Oh no. Oh no! Goodbye, Belrong. You're gonna die.
Farewell, friend.
Yeah. I got you, machine.
Noble Gachapon.
Yeah.
Oh, for those of you, I guess or just a second ago when talking about start running Azure Dreams. But for those of you unaware, Bookless, the name of a category the Azure Dreams speedrunning community invented. The game has a lot of stuff that we don't see in these tournament races. It has a kind of a dating sim, it has quests you can do, it has buildings you can construct, it has gambling. But we don't see these in the...
Yeah, all we see is basically the tower.
And Bookless is a run that does basically everything with one exception. Your little sister, has like a cute booklet full of monsters that contains all of the Azure Dreams lore when it comes to monsters. And it's interesting stuff. This has some fun world building in it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Byron.
it is also really tedious to completely fill it out. I think there are some monsters you can only fill in the monster book by getting the eggs for them and raising them up. And like, no one really wants to take that time to do that.
No,
that sounds really boring.
It also, like, we've seen a lot of eggs gotten throughout these matches already. Find the snowman egg, and then hatch it, bring the tower, raise it to level 20, evolve it to a saber. Then, move on, find a clown, find a flame. You have to find them. That's the problem. If it was like, if you could find things consistently, that would be an issue. But no, you have to find them first and get them up to level 20, which raising monsters is hard. Yeah.
It is.
Our father actually died doing it in this game. That's part of the story.
Yep. Who knows? Maybe that unicorn familiar because he's trying to get a unicorn to fill out the monster.
Yeah.
That's the new word, everybody.
Yeah.
Solve the mystery.
Guy hit an unfortunate warp trap. Even though he's on 440, but he hit a warp trap. He got separated from his useless unicorn. I wish if someone can mod the game, I'm sure we can probably at this point, we could mod the opening cutscene monster to be a killer. Please. It's a giant, like, boxing short wielding 2-axe thing breaking into the house going, oh, guy!
Bone trolls. Poulet is having all of the fun you can have with
the bone
trolls being terrible.
Yeah, no, this is honestly, like, I'm expecting Poulet to kind of go up to like floor 14, 15, hopefully find an egg. I think is his plan. He's running really thin on items right now.
Yeah, that is not something you really want to have familiar list. They provide such a boost to your overall survivability that it's really hard to overstate the difference between running familiar lists and not.
Yeah. That was a bomb trap again on Baldwin's side just before the elevator. That didn't activate.
That could be nasty. Now that has some potential. What is in this egg? A clown. That's pretty good.
So some of the monster designs in this game, if you look at the book, for what your little sister has, if you look at the clown entry, you'll see a decapitated horse with a Grim Reaper looking thing holding it in a cloud. You know, your child's sister is holding.
Right, she's like 6.
I know.
She's not even born when in the opening cutscene.
Yeah. It's one of those things where the salamander's bugged on Baldwin's side.
Oh, that's always so sad.
Yep. If you were to move one space, he'd be fine actually. But this is actually why I dislike the
This is why I dislike them. That and they tend to wander. Full.
If he walks forward, he will encounter a trap, I believe. There's one there above him. That was a seal. But yeah, it's unfortunately fire crystals. They can't do damage to monsters which are sitting on top of things, if I remember correctly, which includes coins and other whatnot. We got an egg hatching on Poulet's side here.
Yeah, it is that clown egg that we saw a little bit ago.
So yeah, floor 12, floor 10, 17 minutes in. Definitely not the pace that you would want compared to the other ones, but at the same time, the fact the game is extremely mean when you think more and more about it. It gives you normally a medicinal herb, a wood shield, a copper sword, a pita fruit, a fireball, and Queenie. Those are your 6 things when you come into the tower. Like, oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I see. He's just freeing up space.
Yeah.
I thought he was releasing a clown. But it never gives you a wind crystal.
It does not. It is perfectly willing to have everything but the cue.
Yeah.
And send you home in a body bag. And just tell you, get good, champ.
Yep. And it's a again, I get it. And they give you stuff that you're not going to really miss. Like, oh no, I don't have the Plumpa egg kind of thing. But the fact this is the first tower entry, even without Queenie, they did not have the best monsters to start off with, truthfully. They're doing something in the game, you're almost a third of the way through the tower base, or over a third of the way, technically, according to math, for Poulet. That's not normal. The game is expecting you to die in 4, 5, maybe, if you're lucky, on your first tower entry.
Yep.
And we've now seen a 435 or 36 clear, or up to.
As a fairly reliable happens, pretty fun to see. The community has gotten over these past 2 years or so, exactly 2 years, really good at what we do, at playing this game, with all of its weird little quirks and odds and ends.
Yeah, I'm trying to find, there you go, I quoted it in the Discord a while ago. Oh, not that one.
Yes, they are playing these things. It has resulted in some paths for them because Poulet lost his on and so is using a monster he found in the tower a while ago. They also have different equipment from playing the Barong Gachapon.
Yes, and if anyone goes to adrando.com, you will see all the features that you actually can do. This is very limited compared to what the randomizer can do, as well as unlock the second tower. If you want to experience Azure Dreams in a whole new way of paying, truthfully, it's a very different experience because, you'll die. You will die a lot in the second tower. Again, I will plug this here. Our Discord link is there. Feel free to join. You don't have to be a speedrunner to join. Casual fans can join. If you just want to be around when we do these tournament matches, let us know. We can give you a role.
But let's just ping you for that, for Azure Dreams streams that other people are doing. We also have a section for the Game Boy Color version of Azure.
Which is its own entire game as well. You actually throw wind crystals and basically Olim fruit things out. I wish we had that with the wind crystals we find during these runs.
Right. Wind crystals are way more common than Olim fruits. They also have less town and more dungeons, and so there are different sorts of runs for that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. They have all the resources. We have all of our resources. Horace organized it into a Google Doc, which you can find. Even if you want to learn how to play the game just a little bit better, definitely try it. And that's a trap room? What are you doing? That's a...
Yeah, this feels like it could go very...
Yep, there you go. Fire jumps just clear the floor. That would be nice.
would be nice. Oh well. It is hard to promote another game style, and they are very different games. Also, their palumpas are called... Is it wumps or catawumps? Or is it that one... Or is it that they are both monsters, wumps and catawumps, and I'm thinking of different ones?
I actually have no idea. I've actually... I know enough that I can probably commentate the run, but like with all the other speed games I've done, I actually am very unaware of actual content of the game. Like, I can tell you, like, what monsters appear on what floors in this one, but you actually ask me for, like, details about them, I'm gonna be clueless. I just know how to react to them. Catawump is the Plumpa, and it is evolved monster in GBC. Wump is the basic.
There we go.
Sad Knight just getting driven nuts by that. Yeah, you always have to have your monster behind you so you don't have them hit traps instead of you.
Don't hit.
Yeah, it's better that if you hit a warp trap because you can see where you were and you can make your way back versus your monster hitting a warp trap and yeah. Not good at all for anyone.
Yeah, it's not that good. It is not good fortune. Yeah, that's not quite enough distance to allow him to really evade that troll for too much longer. One thing he could do is get a little bit of damage on it during this time. Right now, he is running a little low on options. This is could get much faster. Luckily, that Manaweeva does not see this. Oh! Double EXP balloon. Okay.
Yeah.
There. That's a little funny.
Yeah, he's gonna go for... You're gonna see a lot of experience here now. So yeah, Poulet is probably not gonna have a good time coming up.
So, to explain what Baldwin is thinking of doing, balloons have the go up ability. It lets them carry you to a floor equal to or lesser than their level. Well, one rise per use of the command. And while it's not prohibitively expensive, in any percent context, it's usually, you're not going to be high enough level for it to really carry you very far. But I guess he's hoping that the double EXP will see him through. And also not to use the regular, the Wind Zoo.
Yeah, again, the Wind Zoo is... Like, the starting element is randomized for the monster that Queenie is being replaced by. Zoo naturally comes as wind, but also wind is still... There's a triangle, there's the fire, water, wind monsters. Wind is naturally going to be the weakest monster, minus the golem. Everything else kinda... Yeah.
The other elements just have more powerful monsters, whereas wind monsters have tricks. Some of them can also be pretty strong, but they're kind of gimmicks.
Yeah.
Now, okay, I stand corrected. It is more expensive than I seem to remember it being. But on the other hand, you don't need to have all of the MP you need to cast that. You actually can get by with a lot less MP than you need to actually use the ability. All it needs is one. And then it'll go right back to sleep, then you can feed it a random seed, and so on. I don't think it's especially likely to be really useful. I think there's too many levels to catch up, but it's fun. It's a fun thing to try for, so why not? Right?
Oh, there's all my favorite monsters, all in a row. Frogs and pickets.
The frogs have a entry in the monster book too, actually.
Yeah.
They qualify as a monster, as do bowling pins. household
Yes.
electricity, which is here monster power. Azure Dreams world is like the Flintstones, but weird fantasy monsters instead of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
TVs are monsters. Your
Yeah, that's weird.
motorbike is monster powered and oddly phallic.
Yes.
Not sure whose idea that was. Basically, everything you can think of that might be a monster is monster. I think the bowling ball is also a monster. I think you were throwing monsters. Which
yes, it is. It gets up and walks back to you after you throw it down the lane. And if you get a strike, it has stars above its head.
Poor thing. Yeah. That is, I suppose, not that much different from what runners experience all the time, now that I think about it. We pick up monsters to throw at other a lot.
Well, Poulet tries. He keeps failing repeatedly. They keep trying to pick him up. There's a difference. I say that. He really picks up and throws the monster.
Yeah, but only after at least one fail.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to take out that bell wrong. He's going to try to do the gotcha again.
I can see why. His inventory is... Oh, that'll be nice.
Oh, it's going to go off. Yep, there you go. Oh, man. Here comes the picket gang.
That one I didn't remember enough. Version is that the bowling ball and bowling pins are full monsters in that. You can fight them and not just use them for sick games for your own amusement.
Yeah, I think we should have a small community competition of the gym minigame. Who can get the highest score? Because that little like barbell throwing game was always one of my favorites.
Azure Dreams has a lot of little games. It is a PlayStation 1 era RPG. Of course, there are unnecessary games for no adequately explained reason, just for the fun of it.
Poulet taking the absolute precautions. Yeah, there you go. He's making sure the egg cannot be stolen. Again, I still think pickets are the best.
They're very cute. They have such a friendly face.
Yep. We actually are on the same floor now, so we're actually going to see, because Baldwin might actually find the same egg if he goes down the same path. I'm pretty sure it was a 418 egg, so there's a possible chance this might be Arachne.
That would be very fun to see. This has been a pretty wild seed in terms of monster use.
Yeah, because they're not even actually at floor 20 at the 30-minute mark, and for both of them, I know... Oh, okay.
That's not bad.
Honestly, I would take that, because he's going to be going up to... he's going to be going... Yeah, hopefully he fuses... hopefully he fuses the Balrog into the Griffin.
Yeah, I think he is just wanting that Balrog for its own sake. I probably would have used like the anti-chaos herb, I think. I think that would have been my pick. Because it will restore enough EXP MP for like one throw, and that's not bad.
And Baldwin takes the lead via Balrog. Because Poulet can't be playing.
Not the best gotcha round in the world, but
no. No,
certainly I think nothing in the world more clutch than what happened in that first race.
Yeah, no, the first race was extremely fast-paced.
So we see him considering that fusion ultimately deciding against it. I can see that. He is past the point of diminishing returns in terms of EXP on a lot of things. Basically, anything you can from levels.
Yeah, there we go. Blue collar starts at AI 5.
Very important to remember that, because AI 5 is your monster is a lunatic.
Yep, and it will waste all of its MP. Baldwin, Baldwin, be careful not to throw the lead into your balloon. You'll be sent home and lose the match.
That would be a way to end the match.
We see here Poulet actually directing the wee dog away using the griffin. Baldwin is going to try to get the griffin. He's going to get sorely disappointed, but honestly, finding an egg on floor 18 is always nice, and it's honestly worth the time to check it out, especially in the tournament match.
Always worth it on these couple of floors. Could be an Arachne, could be like a Garuda, I think, still at this point. You're about at the end of that zone, or very near it, and so the potential to be a game changer, and for Poulet, it certainly is a satisfactory monster to find.
Yeah. Oh, we got the Leon M fruit, and he still has his bell wrong. So what's Baldwin doing?
It looks like he is going to use that griffin. He's done with the balloon for now. He's good. Can't blame him.
No. So that wee dog is awake. You can see his little white eyes.
If you squint and you don't mistake it for like a reflection. And certainly their faces are. I think if you said, "Yep, there goes that wee dog," probably could have done better than standing there with that viper in the room. I think you could have just left the wee dog fade. It wasn't going to come back to you.
Yeah, Baldwin actually getting the same type of type bonus with the fire sword that he got for the bell wrong ages ago.
And so I guess the balloon too.
So like he is. Oh, we got there. You go. I'm trying to change the audio back and forth between them. Because they're actually throwing it back and forth
as we go into through Viper Town here.
Yeah. Okay, there's nothing to any side.